Please step up to the witness stand, and then remain standing. And please raise your right hand. Do you swear that the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Go ahead and have a seat. There is water there if you want any. Make sure to use the microphone when testifying. And when you're situated, please say and then spell your name for the record.
Officer Damon, D-A-M-O-N.
Your first name, please.
Kelly, K-E-L-L-Y.
Thank you. Ms. Starkey?
Good morning, officer, and thank you for rushing here. We appreciate your willingness to be flexible. Officer, can you let the jury know what it is you do for a job?
I'm a police officer that works for the 3rd Precinct, and I'm a patrol officer.
What police department?
Minneapolis Police Department.
How long have you been in law enforcement?
Approximately 7 years.
Have all those years been with MPD?
Yes.
And what kind of education and special training did you have before you began with MPD?
I have my bachelor's in law enforcement at Mankato State, and then skills program through Hibbing Community College.
And since joining Minneapolis Police, have you been on a patrol assignment the entire time, or have you had other assignments?
A patrol assignment.
As a practical matter, what does that mean in terms of how you spend your time on a given shift?
I usually will be either the driver or the passenger in a squad car where we take and answer 911 calls.
You said the 3rd Precinct, is that right?
Yes.
And remind us where in the city that is.
It's technically downtown right now. I believe it's 3009 2nd Avenue South is the address.
Oh, and I asked that in a very inarticulate way. I just meant what area of the city does the 3rd Precinct include?
Oh, sorry. It includes everything south of 94, everything west of the river, everything north of Highway 62, and everything east of 35W.
All right. Officer Damon, I want to draw your attention back to June 16th of 2023. On that evening, were you working as a Minneapolis police officer on patrol?
Yes.
And what shift were you working?
3rd Precinct Middle Watch.
And what's middle watch?
It's 1,600 hours, so 4 p.m. to 0200, so 2 a.m.
Okay. All right. So, were you working alone or with a partner?
With a partner,
And who is that partner?
Officer Rachel Batnich.
And were the two of you dressed as you are today in a full uniform?
Yes.
In a marked Minneapolis patrol squad?
Yes.
And I guess partway through your shift, I guess, at a little after 10 p.m., did you and Officer Batnich respond to an area in the, near Lake Street and I-35W?
Yes.
What did you know about the incident when you responded?
Initially, it was pretty hectic. It came out as, I believe, a help call for state patrol, as there was gunshots that had been shot in the area. And then once we got there, then it kind of progressed into a car accident, and we weren't exactly 100% sure what was going on. It was very chaotic.
Is that sometimes the practical reality of responding to kind of an ongoing incident as a patrol officer?
Yes, especially with multiple agencies involved.
Okay. How does that complicate the communication?
They use different channels than us, so sometimes if they haven't, dispatch has not blended our channels together yet, we'll have a lot of missing information that we won't initially know right away, or possibly later on. And then it's also hard to recognize as our channel is also shared with another precinct, so you have to hear who's calling out their name or their squad assignment, because you could be taking information that's unrelated to what you're going to.
Okay. And so does that mean that in addition to, I guess, trying to communicate by radio, you're also going to be trying to communicate on the scene between officers and between agencies?
Yes.
When you arrived, what did you observe?
I believe initially we arrived at Taco Bell because we were told that the possible suspect that was involved would fled in that area, which is when we arrived on scene.
Did you even know what the suspect was suspected of doing at that point? Was that even clear?
Not really clear, no. I just knew what the person was supposed to be wearing.
What do you remember about the description?
It was supposed to be a black male with dreads. He would have had blonde tips, so to say, and they referred to it as tan pants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or brown pants?
Brown
Is that something
pants.
you remember? Okay. Were you and other officers engaged in looking in the area for the suspect in addition to kind of trying to clear civilians out of the scene?
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time?
Were you and other officers, in addition to looking for the suspect, engaged also in trying to secure the scene, clearing civilians out of the scene, things like that?
Correct.
Did you see that there had been a pretty significant car crash?
Not at that point, no.
Oh, okay. So even when you got there, you weren't able to even observe the crash?
Correct.
Okay, all right. And do you recall why you went to the Taco Bell parking lot in particular? Was there some information that led you to that direction?
We were notified that the suspect had fled to, or in the area of Taco Bell.
Was it just you, or were other MPD officers going that direction as well?
Other officers as well.
All right. In the Taco Bell parking lot, were you nearby or present when Officer Lewis Beatty identified a person who appeared to have some injuries?
Yes.
And while you were on duty that night, were you equipped with a body camera?
Yes.
Do you have that on your uniform right now?
No, I didn't want it to accidentally turn on.
Fair enough. Okay. I thought if you did, we could show just where it is, just because we haven't had an officer come in with it yet.
Oh.
Is it typically during your shift, is it secured kind of mid-chest like other officers?
Yes.
Was your body camera recording on this evening?
Yes.
And have you had a chance at some point between that date and now, on a number of occasions, to review the recording from your body-worn camera?
Yes.
Did your body-worn camera accurately capture the things that occurred on the scene that night?
I believe so.
Okay. And have you had a chance prior to testifying to take a look at 4 portions of your body-worn camera recording that captured different portions of your response to this call?
Yes.
So beginning with what has been marked for identification is Exhibit 11, if we may show the witness.
She can see it.
All right. Officer Damon, do you recognize this kind of first frame as the first clip of body camera from your body cam?
Yes.
And I think you indicated, but does this portion, this clip, accurately capture some of the events that occurred, I guess, from your vantage point in the Taco Bell parking lot?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state would offer Exhibit 11.
No objection.
Exhibit 11 is received.
May I publish?
You may.
All right, so before I play, Officer Damon, can you orient our viewpoint here? What is the building off to on the right-hand side of the screen?
That is the Taco Bell.
All right, and off to the left side of the screen, what do we see?
A few officers with 3 civilians sitting and standing next to them.
Okay. And what is the time and date noted on your body camera here?
6/16/2023 at 20:22 hours.
Is that about 10:22 p.m.?
Yes.
Okay. Playing now.
Sounds good. Let's go ahead and get everybody that's not on their 5s or 3s can return to your precinct. We're going to try to clean this intersection up. This is code for us. Code for 2222.
He literally has blood on his face.
So that's why we
It's you, bro. You've been here a hot minute.
I've been here a hot minute, bro.
You literally are sweating. You
I
have
know.
blood on your face.
I just got harassed by the police. I just gave y'all my ID. I took a picture of me and everything.
I understand. Can you just have a seat for me?
Yes, sir.
Just sit down.
I was seated all that, sir. Y'all told me to stand up.
So why are you blood on your face then?
I told you, I bust my shit right there on 5th and Lake. By then, I done.
You were
Literally.
running?
Was I running? No.
311 states requesting K9 at Lake seconds.
So I guess, how did you bust your face?
I tripped over a fucking log like this right there behind them. How do they have fucking parking spots like this? I tripped over it and I fucking
They need a
fell.
perimeter for any reason.
I'm gonna have the state patrol guy come over.
Hold on.
All right. Thank you. Is that the portion of your body cam where you are personally interacting with the man who's being detained?
Yes.
And was that individual identified by other officers at some point as Derrick Thompson?
Yes.
Do you see him in the courtroom today?
Yes.
And is he seated over here to my left with the blue button-up shirt?
Yes.
Your Honor, may the record reflect the witnesses identified the defendant?
It shall.
Was Mr. Thompson, from about that point that we just watched, detained in the Taco Bell parking lot for a bit?
I believe so.
Okay. And do you know what the purpose was, what you all were waiting for at that point? Or was that still kind of an evolving situation?
I would say that's both, due to, I think we were trying to figure out what the State Patrol was doing, because it was their 911 call. So I think we were just waiting to figure out what was going on.
Okay. At some point, was the defendant placed in the back of your squad car?
Yes.
And why was that?
At that point, we had identified him as someone that was involved in the car accident.
And I guess when he was detained in your squad car, was it to take him to another location and conduct a particular procedure?
Yes. It's called a show up. So what we do is someone that had seen the incident happen, where they could prove that the suspect had left that area. We bring the suspect to that witness. We don't allow the suspect to see the witness for obvious safety reasons. And then we have the suspect get out of the car, present him in front of the, the car camera, the lights, do a 360, and need to confirm yes or no if this is the person that they saw that was ran away from the incident.
And so, were you involved in identifying that witness and taking a statement from that witness or anything like that?
I don't believe I was involved for the witness. I just had brought him out to, do the show up to present him the 360 visual.
Approximately where was your squad car when the defendant was placed in your squad, and where did you go for the show up?
I would say it was all about a 2 to 3 block radius, and we were at Taco Bell, and I think we walked maybe 50 yards into my squad car, and I don't even think my squad car moved. I don't believe in the witness what was brought to me.
Okay. And Officer Damon, were you the one who brought the defendant out of the squad car to be to kind of stand there and be viewed by the witness in the other squad car?
Yes.
And was that portion of the call captured on your body-worn camera as well?
Yes.
Can you see what's been marked as Exhibit 12?
Yes.
And is this the sort of first frame of the portion of your body camera that captures that show-up procedure?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state offers Exhibit 12.
No objection.
Exhibit 12 is received.
Thank you. May I publish?
You may.
Yeah. What was that? We're working on it right now. It's obviously kind of a hot mess. So just a few more minutes if you don't mind. You feel the AC now? Okay. All right, perfect. Let me know when they're ready.
Cut the headlights.
It is turned off. Good? Are they ready? Yeah, so we're doing a show up. Yep. And obviously with the lights so that he can't see who the witness is. Yep. And basically spin him around. Good? Alright. Now you step out. Oh, wrong way.
Yeah, that is gonna be hard with these handcuffs.
Yeah, I hear you. Want some help with your feet?
Nah, it's just hard to get out there with these handcuffs. You gotta scoop. Look, yep.
What do you got, hair?
Nah, my hands.
Yep.
Did you tell these people that this is not me?
That's not my job. Alright, buddy, walk forward, please.
Stay with her.
Keep walking. We'll go to the front of the squad car. Let me know when
Tell them that this
Let
is
me know
not
when
me.
to turn.
Please tell them that this is not me. I'm 6'5". It's not hard for me to be mixed. I am 6'5". It's not hard for me to be mixed. My hair is not blonde. My hair is red. Can you please tell them that this is not me?
You good on 10-1?
They want me to turn again? Face this way still? Forward?
Again. Me again. Can you please tell them that this is not me? Thank you.
Yeah, for 8143.
Go back in.
Whoever's at 28 at Stevens can open up southbound traffic. Lake and Nicholas.
So to begin with, Officer Damon, at the very beginning of that clip, I believe we hear kind of a buzz sound as that clip begins. Is that a function of the body-worn camera when it's recording?
Yes.
Okay. It kind of vibrates at regular intervals?
Yes.
Okay. As Mr. Thompson was, or I guess as you were asking Mr. Thompson to get out of the squad car, did he seem to have any physical trouble doing so?
Yes.
And what do you recall him saying about why he was having trouble getting out?
I think he blamed it on his toe, but it was clear that he was in a lot more pain than just his toe, and that he was struggling to get out to basically adjust his hips and legs.
And at that initial point, as he's getting out of the squad car to begin with, do you recall him referencing the handcuffs being the problem?
Yes.
Okay. And I think you answered this a minute ago. Did the handcuffs appear to be the issue?
No.
Okay. And in terms of once Mr. Thompson was out of the vehicle, there's, I think, your body camera captures some of this, but in terms of Mr. Thompson being out of the vehicle, were you able to observe how he was able to physically move around once he was standing up?
Yes.
And what did you observe?
That he had trouble walking. He needed, as you saw, assistance by State Patrol to stand up from the vehicle. And then it was very small steps to get to the front of the squad and then go back into the squad.
Okay. One second. Okay. At some point shortly after this clip ends, did Mr. Thompson say to you, "Please don't have me out here all night"?
Yes.
Shortly after that, did you receive word from the officers, the other MPD officers who were with the witness, about whether Mr. Thompson was going to be released or continue to be detained?
Yes.
And what did you learn?
That he would be detained.
Okay, and did you advise Mr. Thompson at that point that he was going to be under arrest?
Yes.
Do you remember where Mr. Thompson was when you told him that?
I believe it was when he was in the back of the squad car.
And immediately after you advised him that he was under arrest, did Mr. Thompson make a request for medical attention?
Yes.
Prior to that point, had he declined medical attention?
I do not recall.
Okay, fair enough. Once he made that request, did you need to wait right there for emergency medical services to show up and take a look at him?
Yes.
As you were waiting, did Mr. Thompson initiate, I guess, verbal contact with you and ask if you could make a phone call for him?
Yes.
And did you do that?
Yes.
Why?
Just being kind.
Okay. And what phone did you use, if you recall?
It would have been my work cell phone.
And how did you make the call for him if he was in the squad car, presumably in handcuffs?
I just assisted with dialing the phone number and I put it on speaker so he could speak to whoever he wanted to.
And you didn't speak to that person, is that fair?
I'm sorry, say that again?
You didn't speak to the person that you called directly?
I don't believe so.
Okay, but it would have been a Minneapolis work cell phone that called her?
Yes.
All right. Was that portion of the incident captured on your body cam as well?
Yes.
And are you able to see what's been marked for identification as Exhibit 13?
Yes.
And does this appear to be the beginning of the clip where Mr. Thompson makes that request for a phone call and you oblige him and dial the number for him?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state offers Exhibit 13.
No objection.
Exhibit 13 is received.
May I publish?
You may.
So to begin with, Officer Damon, what's our timestamp here? I think I forgot to ask about the last one, but we'll just reorient here. What's our time here?
23:03, so 11:03.
Okay. Playing now.
Could you possibly make a phone call or text message or something?
Sure. Do you know the phone number?
Yeah, 651-246.
Hold on one second. 651-246.
5523.
5523.
333. Can you put a call in pending priority 9 for Squad A at Lake Street and 2nd Avenue South, please? Already got it done. It's in there for you.
Babe,
Oh, yes.
babe, they taking me to jail for homicide.
I'm out here. Where are you at?
I'm in a police car.
I know, but
I'm right here next to the motherfucking McDonald's, but they said they take me to jail for homicide.
why?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. They said it was an accident at first, but then she said it was some shots fired, and then now they saying that it's a homicide. So I'm just trying to. She getting updated just like I'm getting updated. So it's a lot going on right now.
EMS is here, by the way.
And EMS here, so I'm finna get in this.
Where's my car?
Your car.
He's here.
I'll call my brother. My brother.
Okay. Okay, I thought he still had it. Babe,
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you more.
Oh my gosh, babe.
Hi.
Just trying to think if there's anything that I want to follow up on with that. So as that clip ends, Officer Damon, you indicated to the defendant that EMS was here. Is that right?
Yes.
So had your squad stayed where you were for the show up and EMS came to you?
Yes.
Okay. EMS meaning what?
Paramedics.
Ambulance?
Ambulance, yep.
Okay. And did EMS come to the squad and speak to you and Mr. Thompson and assess him?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Did Mr. Thompson indicate to emergency medical services that he needed to go to the hospital because he needed an x-ray?
I don't recall.
I may come back to that one. Ultimately, was Mr. Thompson taken by emergency medical services to the ambulance?
Yes.
So when a person is in police custody, but they need medical attention, they need to go in an ambulance, what do you do?
We will go with the ambulance rig to the hospital and then sit with the arrested party.
Okay. In this particular case, was it you who went with Mr. Thompson in the ambulance to the hospital?
Yes.
As you were in the ambulance with Mr. Thompson, was there discussion between paramedics about what injury he may or may not have and what the cause was?
Yes.
And were you present when EMS had some verbal interaction or attempted verbal interaction with Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
And was that portion of your response to this call captured on Bodycam as well?
Yes.
So turning, officer, your attention to Exhibit 14, does that appear to be the beginning of the portion of your body camera that captures what happened in the ambulance?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state would offer Exhibit 14.
No objection.
Exhibit 14 is received.
May I publish?
You may.
Okay. So what is the timestamp associated with the beginning of this clip, officer?
23:14, so 11:14.
How are you situated in the ambulance such that you have this view? Where's the front and back?
So we're in the back of the ambulance, and there's a bench on both sides, and I'm sitting on one of the benches. If I'm basically how I'm sitting right now, I'm sitting on a bench. There'll be like a chair or captain chair on my right, and the other paramedic is sitting on the other bench while treating Mr. Thompson.
Okay, and is Mr. Thompson the person we see reclined in the middle of the screen?
Yes.
And then the individual, it looks like with their head down in a dark blue shirt, is that one of the paramedics?
Yes.
I'll play now.
So, the mechanism, which is how they save him.
Oh, yeah?
This is his, I can put it in, but it's okay. And then I took a couple pictures. So it sounds like he was going 90 plus down the freeway.
Can I have a 4x4?
Yeah. Exited, ran the red, ran them.
Okay.
So, pretty good scoops.
Alright.
And then obviously obliterated the other one.
I can't reach that.
Can you hand me that computer down there?
Kayla, do you want to call her or anything?
I think at this point I think if we were going to have a neck injury, I think we would have already had it.
Oh, just checking.
Is your neck hurt, man? Nah. Alright, yeah, we're not.
See you.
434 Minneapolis, Cedar Avenue, 37th Street. Go 3, please, fire. Yeah.
Is this swelling over here, or is that just the...
This is swollen,
Okay.
but that's because we crashed into it. So I wouldn't.
Was that witness the fall?
No, they saw him running from the car.
Just to see if the injuries are actually from the fall or from the car.
I guess, should I call her?
They're gonna probably do it, but
49 Minneapolis.
Let's say based off the mechanism, you need to have shroud, airbags, and everything. Do you have any idea? Were you wearing your seatbelt, boss?
Hey, buddy. You and your 10 out of 10 pain, I need you
Sir.
to wake up for me.
Hey, were you wearing your seatbelt tonight?
424 downtown.
Okay, yeah, call her.
All right. Yeah. So they said, I don't know what you guys said. Ryan was saying that when they got there, he was like sitting out on the light pole. So he like had taken himself out of the car. Is that what it sounds like?
Oh yeah, I found him at
Yeah.
Taco Bell.
Yeah,
In the parking
so-
lot here.
Okay. But all airbags were deployed. You can go to pictures. That's him.
Torchway, close off, 30 minutes crush.
Yeah, he's coming. So this black one is his? Yep, you're the only one who's the driver. Okay. Okay. Oh, did I just step on your hand? No? Alright. I think that's a red tattoo.
06 cover the
Going off of this, so let's say we weren't wearing a seatbelt.
Sir, we'll put a collar on your neck here, okay? Pull your hair up a little bit. Rest your head back. Alright. Breathe okay with that? Yeah?
Looks
Not
fine.
too tight?
No, it looks even. It doesn't feel too tight. Can you smile for me? Show me your teeth. I guess your chompers. Here you go. Stick your tongue out. I know it's kind of hard. There you go.
That's good.
Yeah.
Officer Damon, in terms of the time that you spent with the defendant between when you encountered him at Taco Bell and up to the point when EMS arrived, did he appear able and willing to speak verbally to you?
Yes.
Was he initiating conversation and asking you questions verbally?
Yes.
Responding to you when you were directing him to do certain things?
Yes.
Did you notice any change in terms of his responsiveness once, I guess, once he was advised he was under arrest and EMS was called?
Yes.
What was the difference?
He appeared to be, I guess, not responding, as in almost sleepy.
How sudden or how, I guess, abrupt was that change in your observation?
I would say 30 seconds.
Okay. Toward the, if I may play just the beginning of that clip one more time to ask you a specific question.
We'll share it when you've got it rewound.
It should be. Yeah, it's at the beginning.
Mechanism? But yeah.
Let me try this one more time.
So, the mechanism? But yeah, let's save him.
Oh yeah.
This is.
So that first couple seconds is what I was trying to get. Do you have an objection or are you good? No. Okay. Okay. And what I was trying to cover there, officer, was did you hear the word mechanism said by one of the paramedics?
Yes.
Okay, based on your experience in this context, what was the word mechanism referring to?
I believe the vehicle.
Okay, so like the cause of any injury?
Yes.
Okay. At any point, while you were with Mr. Thompson in the ambulance and at the hospital, did you hear him say, I wasn't in a car accident?
I don't recall.
Okay. Did he, when there was discussion about a seatbelt or a crash, did he ever disagree with that?
No.
Did you ever hear him provide a different explanation for his injuries to medical personnel?
I don't recall.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, Officer Damon. That's all I have for you.
Mr. Bliss?
I have no questions for this witness.
You may step down. Thank you.